heading back home. I have just enough time. Actually, I'm going to be late for Georgian, but I have almost just enough time to get to the house, get out, and go to Georgian Downs. Happily, mind you, happily. So, rolling through the stables here. Let's get to Kevin's barn. Not a lot of people know this. It's underreported, but Cruising with Angus is getting close. He's been a mile and 2.5. Knowing Kevin, that means about 3 weeks away. So we'll see how he is. But by all accounts, he looks real, real good. I haven't seen him yet, but Kevin is very, very happy with the way he's come back. This is a horse that had an injury actually worse than Johan's. And for him to come back 100% without any crowing, he never did get crowed, I don't think. Without any crowing is pretty uplifting. So I personally will be keeping an eye on Cruising Angus for a number of reasons. One, I'm a big owner in him, and secondly, a similar injury, more severe but similar to Johan's. So I want to keep a real close eye on this guy throughout the fall and into the winter. Master Saver is going to be back in action next week. He ended up hitting himself and making a break, training, and I feel bad. I really like this horse, and he's in the sale, and I just don't know if there's a whole lot I can do to keep him going to the sale. I mean, I expect him to race a couple of times before then, and I'd love to race him all winter. It's just we do have horses that'll fit these same classes that are coming back right now, and the last thing I want is a backlog of horses for the condition claimers for the wintertime. So Master Saver, my boy, we're probably going to send him to the sale on the 29th. He'll do anybody good, whoever gets him. As long as they have those condition claimer types. He's an honest horse, a check getter, and had a bit of a rough couple of weeks, but he'll be fine. Timo Houdini, walking good, looks good, but I think he gets X-rayed in a couple of weeks, I think she said, right? Yeah. X-rayed in a couple of weeks, just to see how the prognosis is, but looks very good from a layman's standpoint. From a layman's point of view, looking at this horse, he looks real, real good. Marzank Hanover qualified fantastic the other day, 58, last quarter 27-4. We're going to bide our time with her. I think Kevin said something about Kawartha Downs this coming Saturday. I know he wants to keep her off the beaten path, and keep her away from horses. So we'll see what he comes up with. I know she's going to race in the maidens a couple of times, and then likely the grassroots at the end of the month. We'll see how she is over the next couple of weeks, but was very, very good in her qualifier. Don't believe me, just watch. I think he's looking at a schooler, and then Kevin had wanted to keep him away from Mohawk also. Wanted to race him in an Almoner's 2 or maybe a 2-year-old race if they happen to write one at Kawartha Downs or Georgian Downs or somewhere where we can get an easier race. Maybe Grand River, where we can get an easier race in him. But don't believe me, just watch. Is obviously ready to go. He's battling a little bit of virus, but nothing serious there. Need your opinion. She obviously was battling some virus and some sore feet. I had sent out the vet list of what the issues were with her, and I'd said to Kevin 2 things. 1, we need to get her under control, and 2, we can't continue to spend a pile of money at the veterinarian. Oh, I broke it. At the veterinarian on this filly. Not that she's not worth it, but I mean, we need to get her under control. We can't keep poking at her to get her by. This affiliate didn't really have any issues at all year. I suspect her 2 main problems are her feet bother her a little bit. We can work on that. And secondly, and most importantly, her allergies really, really bother her. So I think Kevin's on the right track. He'll have her under control and ready to start in the next grassroots. She'll probably make a start around the 20th, I think, of August. That's when Kevin will likely have her in to go. Watch AF qualified good. James said he was very good the other day. That was his message to me to you. He said he was very strong, finished up with the earplugs in, bit in his mouth, 28-1 at the end of it, a mile and 58-59. But James is very impressed with the way he did it, so that's good. That is great, and that is Kevin's barn. I'm missing a horse. Oh, the new horse, Caviar's Triumph. Kevin was going to train him yesterday. I didn't get a report from him, but we will have him in to go this week at Mohawk or the end of the week somewhere. So Caviar's Triumph will be racing in the very near future. So that's Kevin's barn. We did Harry, we did Jared, Angie. We just got to get Jason, Tim, Brandon, Andrew, Scott, and John. We'll be back in a minute with the rest of our training regimen.